Okay, Sirdhanathamal Subhadavasa. Here I am Shan Purutwaku. Today I am going to discuss economics. That is an important subject for both local and London examinations, especially local advanced level and London O level and A level. If we take London, Cambridge and Edexcel syllabuses, they have got economics for both ordinary level and advanced level examinations. But in Sri Lanka, we take economics only for advanced level syllabus, but we have economics for other diploma courses, degree courses, and other professional courses like banking, chartered accountancy, AAT, CIMA, ACCA. Therefore, economics is also an important subject. Then, here I mainly focus on local advanced level students, but those who do Cambridge and Edexcel examination also can watch these videos because they can actually learn something from these videos. Okay, today I would like to discuss about production possibility curves. Okay, what is a production possibility curve? I have drawn a diagram on the board, that is production possibility curve. We call it as production possibility frontier. Then this is a diagram. Actually, it indicates the maximum production capacity of a country. Maximum production capacity of a country. What is that? A production possibility frontier or curve indicates or shows the maximum production capacity of a country. So, when we draw this curve or diagram, we have to make three assumptions. Number one, we assume that the country is producing only two types of goods. Only two types of goods or services. Number two, the country is using only the existing technology. Number three, the country is using all the resources available in an efficient manner. Okay, what are those three assumptions? We assume that the country is producing only two types of goods or services. Number two, the country is using all the existing technology. Number three, the country is using all the available resources, all the resources in an efficient manner. Okay, then we can use these concepts to explain different type of other concepts available in both micro and macro economics. Here, if you take this diagram, PPC curve, not only X and Y, we can take any two type of goods or services. Capital goods, here we can take consumer goods. Likewise, you can take any combination of two goods or services. Here I have got capital goods along the vertical axis, consumer goods along the horizontal axis. Then, if you take, I will assume capital goods 1000, consumer goods 1500, right? I have got 1000 from capital goods, 1500 from consumer goods. Right. Then, if you take this diagram, number 2, you can never produce 1000 from capital goods and 1005 from consumer goods. You have to select any combination along this curve, like this. You take this is A, this is B, this is C. I have indicated 3 points, point A, point B, point C. You have to understand that you can never produce 1000 from capital goods and 1005 units from consumer goods. you have to select either 1000 price from consumer goods and 0 from capital, or 1000 from capital goods and 0 from consumer goods. That is the best option. Or you can select any combination from those two goods available along the curve. If we take point A, then that is a combination from both. If we take point B, that is also combination from both goods. If we take point C, that is also a combination from both goods. Likewise, you can take any combination on the curve, or maximum from one item and 0 from other one. Likewise, you can take, or you can select a combination. You have to keep in mind, again, you can't never produce maximum from both items. That is, according to the given diagram, 1000 from capital goods and 1000 price from consumer goods. Okay. Then we can use actually this production possibility curve concept to explain more concepts available in both macro and micro economics. I will first take scarcity and opportunity cost. And choice. Right. We have more concepts available in microeconomics. You understood what is micro and what is macroeconomics. Under microeconomics, we have more concepts, but I have selected only 3 here: scarcity, opportunity cost, choice. Now we can consider these 3 concepts and understand how we can use a PPC diagram to explain these concepts. Right. Number 1, scarcity. Right. If you take this diagram, here we use product A and product B. This is 0. You assume 500 and 400 from B. Right. This is a PPC curve. Then PPC diagram. Right. This is a PPC diagram that we are going to use this diagram to explain the concept of scarcity. Then what is scarcity? Scarcity is the gap between unlimited wants and limited resources. We have got a subject called economics because of scarcity. In economics, we are going to fulfill unlimited wants by using limited resources. So, if you take actually a point D, it is beyond the PPC curve. At the moment, or currently, we can produce only up to this point, only up to this curve. If you select any point on the curve, it indicates the maximum production capacity. Therefore, we can't achieve this target. That is the point D now. In the future, if you have economic growth, or if you improve your technology, or if you improve your production capacity, or if you grow your resources, then you will be able to achieve this one. But now, at the moment, currently you can't achieve this target. That is point D. Therefore, this is the diagram which we can use to explain the concept of scarcity. At the moment, you can't achieve this. This is the scarcity because this is our target, but at the moment we are on the curve. We can't go to achieve this target because our resources are limited. That is the reason. So you understood. You can select any point on the curve, point A, B, C, or inside the curve, anything. But at the moment you can't achieve this point. That is because of scarcity. Right. I think you understood that one. Then we can move to next concept, opportunity cost. Opportunity cost. You know, I have explained already what is opportunity cost. Opportunity cost is the cost of next best alternative for gold. That is the simple definition. Opportunity cost is the cost of next best alternative foregone, because our resources are limited. Even in our resources, we have got alternative uses, options. Therefore, we can't fulfill all the options or expectations. We will have to select the best option among the alternative. Then we will have to reject all the other options. Among the other options, best one will be the opportunity cost. When you select the best option among different type of options or alternatives, we will have to reject all the other options. Then among other options, best one will be the opportunity cost. Right. Then here we can